Good evening, members of the board, chairman, and members of the public. My name is Carmen Southward. I'm from Linden. I'm also a candidate for Freeholder, and I am not here to thank you tonight. I am a resident of the county and enjoy the services that I know that this board is partially responsible for, but I am here to criticize you, and I think that where you sit, you shouldn't be so easy to just take thank yous from people. A lot of people came up here and thanked you for things, but I feel like that's your job. You should go above and beyond in your positions. My criticism is specifically regarding misuse of campaign funds. I'm going to comment. I'd like a rebuttal. I don't know if you'll give me one, but I think that the public deserves one.
Ma'am, excuse me.
I'm not supporting your budget, and let me explain to you why. Because I can't understand how members of the public can come up here and support a budget when this same board is misusing funds for political gain.
Are you saying the board is using
misusing
budget funds? Is that your point?
Yeah.
They possibly are. They possibly are.
I'm just asking you to speak on the budget.
Sure, and they possibly are, and perhaps you can clarify that for me. $55,000 from a Homeland Security grant was used to put out political propaganda. And I can't see how you could justify that or think that that's ethical or moral or okay to do in your positions. So I am not supporting your budget. I'm speaking on behalf of other members in my community from Linden. I think that it's really disgusting that politicians could do something like that. And it's just another example of how politicians are using monies, perhaps part of your budget or not, I'm not clear on that, but for your own political gain rather than for the purpose of serving the community. And I'd like a rebuttal. Sure. I know that you don't have to give me one, but I think that we deserve one.
I'll give you an answer right now.
Okay, great, thanks.
Thank you. Where is Director Scaturo? There he is. Chris? Or Andy, would you rather, okay, I'm sorry. You heard the comments, Director?
Yes, I did, sir. I believe the speaker was talking in reference to a Union County First Alert mailer that was sent out. Mm-hmm. And just for the record, Union County First Alert is a web-based notification program. Has two main components: a reverse 911 and text and email alerts. While the county was capable of sending out reverse 911, the system is truly only effective if people register for the program and register their email and text alerts. During an emergency, people may not be home, and emails and texts are the only methods of notification. Situations that we could use this system for to alert the public are floods, road closures, boil water advisories, evacuations, missing persons.
The question is the mailing. Who paid for the mailing?
Never answered the question.
No, they.
Please, no comments while the director is speaking. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chair.
Go ahead, Director.
Thank you.
While conducting a public information campaign, people may never know about the system.
I guess nobody wants to hear the answers. Okay, thanks.
I want to hear it.
Thanks. Well, he's going to hear it. I guess they're not really caring about the answer. Just before we move on to the ordinance for first reading, the two speakers had a question, frankly, about the Union County First Alert and really didn't care to stick around for the answers. I know one of them is employed by the Board of Education, and one of them is a member of the Board of Education. Complaining about what was sent out and certainly approved by the Department of Homeland Security, I draw your attention to those of us who live in Elizabeth see this all the time, a little item called Vision sent out by the Elizabeth Board of Education, and this was sent out probably a couple of days before the Board of Election on April 20th. Well, I got to say this. The only entity around here that I know that was penalized for sending out frankly, election propaganda was the Elizabeth Board of Education. And they lost $80-some-odd thousand from the Department of Education exactly for that. So that's just a little comment of mine on their comments, and they frankly weren't really interested in any answers. That was a statement on theirs, and that's fine.
The Union County Watchdog Association has pointed out millions of dollars in waste and mismanagement. Every dollar wasted is a dollar we don't have for social services. Property taxes are regressive. They hurt the poor the most. If people are being thrown out of their homes, I'm sure property taxes is a reason for it, one of the reasons for it. You spend thousands of dollars in just 2 days here for taxpayer-funded campaign literature. You're facing a primary on June 8th. You're on line A, and the Democrats for Change are on line B. So I believe that's why you did it, and you pointed out your opponents, so I don't know, somehow, some convoluted way, you linked them to something else. But this says right here, it was paid for with Homeland Security funds. This cost $55,000, I believe, $55,000. This newsletter, also redundant, the same information was mailed, hit mailboxes today and probably tomorrow. This cost approximately $50,000. So that's $75,000 you spent in taxpayer money, not to mention that it's Homeland Security money. That's outrageous. But I know the Republican campaign in total spent about $70,000 last year. I know the Democrats that are challenging you on line B at the June 8th primary probably don't have $75,000 for their campaign. So it's pretty outrageous. And unfortunately, in New Jersey, it's probably legal. It's unethical, but that doesn't mean anything in New Jersey.
Everyone's opinion is equal to everyone else's opinion. And it really is bothersome when people downgrade someone else's opinion for theirs. Everyone is equal in my eyes in terms of what they opinion. I don't question anyone's motives for coming here tonight, and I don't think anyone else should. I was going to read a long, not so long, letter. I'll just read the title. No, I won't even read it. Well, yes, I will. It says, "The bastards are campaigning with Homeland Security money." And I got to tell you this, boy, there's a lot of F words in this thing.
I'm a New Yorker.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I grew up a mile away from Ground Zero. You're a disgrace to America. You are anti-American, helping terrorists, wasting taxpayer Homeland Security money on your campaign.
Keep going. Keep going. Officers, leave her there. There we go.
Civil disobedience.
Let's see. She dropped the F-bomb twice in this article. I'm a bastard.
Yeah, I did. And I meant it.
I'm glad you did.
I meant it. You're anti-American. Every American should be outraged by what you did for your campaign. Against who? People that are going to spend $20 against you?
Keep talking.
You got to spend Homeland Security money on your campaign?
Keep talking.
You're a disgrace to America. Those stick flags in the graves. If those men could reach up, they'd choke you.
Here we go. Wow.
$400,000
Here,
on this.
can I read this?
Can I
read this?
You're throwing me out.
Can I read this? I'm not throwing you out. Stay.
Please read it. I'm going home. Have fun.
All right.
Put your socks off.
All right.
All the comments, all the questions that were asked tonight.
Let's go.
This is how you're closing with this. Why don't you answer the questions?
Read your letter.
Answer the question. Read my letter. Good. And I hope everybody listens up.
Okay.
I grew up a mile away from Ground Zero, and you used $55,000 in Homeland Security funds on your re-election campaign. $55,000 in Homeland Security funds on your re-election campaign. You harassed your competitors for being here tonight.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
You're such a bully. You're not even tough. $400,000. Nice. How you spend the
Do you want to listen to your letter?
How many horses?
You want to listen to your letter? You want to listen to your letter?
Mr. Sullivan, may I
You want to listen? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We're done for this evening. You know, we're done. We're done. We're done. Yes. I will entertain a motion to adjourn. All in favor? All right. So long. So long.